Good morning. How you doing? Welcome back. It's the Sober Sunrise. It's everyone's favorite hit show. It's Thursday. It's August 28th. Football season's almost here. Yeah, it's 7:53 a.m. My chair is making funny noises. And let's see what we got today. Go ahead and hit the like button. Let's get some more people access to this amazing content by hitting the like button, showing the algorithm that it's valuable to other people. So today's is called Lightening the Burden, August 28th. Showing others who suffer how we were given help is the very thing which makes life seem so worthwhile to us now. Yes. The dark past is the key to life and happiness for others. Interesting. That's a hot take. It's an interesting way to frame it. That's from Alcoholics Anonymous. It's kind of pulled together from bits and pieces, as you can see. But Alcoholics Anonymous, big book, page 124. And this writer shares, "Since I have been sober, I have been healed of many pains. Deceiving my partner, deserting my best friend, and spoiling my mother's hopes for my life." Did I write this? In each case, someone in the program told me of a similar problem, and I was able to share what happened to me. When my story was told, both of us got up with lighter hearts. Yeah, it's like I wrote that. It's interesting. Not exactly, but anyway. All right, let's go back to the top and go line by line here. Showing others who suffer how we were given help is the very thing which makes life seem so worthwhile to us now. That's it, man. That's one of the very things. Yeah, that's a big one for me personally. Showing others, right? It's not just telling, it's showing. Showing them by living it, by saying we do a thing and then we do a thing. But showing others who suffer how we were given help is the very thing which makes life seem so worthwhile to us now. Yeah, it's one of the big ones for me, honestly. Like, I mean, why do I do this? Why do I do this video? Why do I do a lot of the things I do? It's to give help to other people. And that's why I keep asking for you to like the video. The more likes and subscribes and shares, the more people can see this video. So please like it. I'm sorry I'm all widgety and fidgety, but my back is really doing a thing today. This part is, let me think about this. The dark past is the key to life and happiness for others. I think there's better ways to say that, but since they were pulling text directly from Alcoholics Anonymous big book, they got the point across, I guess. But yeah, like sharing our dark past with other people lets them know that they're not alone and there are people like them that have done similar or worse shit than they did. So sharing all the messed up stuff that I did, like having an emotional affair that lasted for a long, long time while I was married. It wasn't a physical affair, but it was definitely emotional, with text messages and all kinds of stuff like that. I did that, and it was wrong. It was terrible. And sharing stuff like that helps other people realize that they can recover from the bad stuff they did, and they can move on and have a happy life. It doesn't mean like we just go, oh, I did that thing and I'm a better person now. No, you like have to really make amends for it and own it and truly show up for the person that you harmed and let them know that like you are willing to try to do whatever it takes to make it better. It'll never be 100% better, but you doing your best, right? That's the key to life and happiness. And if we share what we did, then we can share the key to life and happiness with other people. Since I have been sober, I have been healed of many pains. Deceiving my partner, check. Deserting my best friend, not exactly, no, but my partner was my best friend, so check. And spoiling my mother's hopes for my life. My mom passed away before I got sober, so can't really check that one. But it doesn't matter what the check marks are for you. Many pains. We all had many pains. Yours are different than mine. Maybe they're the same, maybe they're not. But since I have been sober, I have been healed of many pains. Now, it didn't just happen. I had to make it happen. For example, I did my first ninth step last night. And so I'm doing the work, right? Like, it's just the first one, but hey, I can check that box now that I have moved on to my ninth step with at least one person. And I explained, this was my ex-wife, and I explained to her last night, to like, this isn't a one and done thing. There's probably stuff I missed. There's probably stuff I'm going to do in the future that I might need to make amends for. So like this continues on. And instead of letting things go, like if I do something that is not the best thing to do, right? I don't have to wait till I go all the way back through the steps again. I can just do an amends, like right there on the spot. It happened at dinner. So we had our conversation. I read her my letter. Our son was out playing, and when he came home, we had dinner together. And during dinner, she gave him some advice, and I was like, don't do that. And she was like, hey, like, way to undermine me right in front of the kid. And I was like, you're right, Logan. I told him, here's what Dad just did. I did this thing, and I looked at her and I said, I'm sorry, and I'll try to do better. So like this stuff, it happens all the time. When you realize you're wrong, say you're wrong. Just get it over with and be like, yeah, I was wrong. And going forward, the commitment I will try to make to you is that if I have something that I want to say that's different from what you just said, if it's about Logan, I'll wait until it's just me and you, and then I'll talk to you about it, and then we can talk to him later. Anyway, point being is, we do a lot of work in order to be healed of many pains. I got off on a tangent there, didn't I? I did. But anyway, back to this. We have to do a lot of work to be healed. And it never stops. But it's worth it. In each case, someone in the program told me of a similar problem, and I was able to share what happened to me. That's how we identify the fact that we aren't unique. We aren't special. We aren't like the worst of the worst, like you'll never believe what I did. Someone's done something worse than you, right? And if you're talking to them, then they're sharing with you and you're sharing with them. Like they're being healed. You're being healed. Get it out. Like, don't keep it inside. Share it. You sharing something you did might save someone else from thinking that they're the worst person in the world, that they're not worth happiness, that what they've done is so bad and so terrible that they don't deserve to be happy. And the truth is that we all deserve to be happy. We have to make amends for the things we did, and then we can move on to becoming better people. When my story was told, both of us got up with lighter hearts. So that's the whole thing. Like, that's how AA works. That's how NA works. You share your experience, your strength, and your hope. And hopefully you touch someone's heart and they say, wow, that really resonates with me. Like, I thought I was the only person who was like this. I thought I was ... fill in the blank. But yeah, we're not alone. Like, we all have our flaws, and Even people who aren't addicts have serious character flaws. Serious character flaws. Look around. um, just because we're addicts, that doesn't mean that like we're not worthy of being happy. And most of us are addicts because of our character flaws. It's not the other way around. It's not that we have character flaws because we're addicts. It might be in some situations, but the big ones, the big important ones, we have character flaws, and that's why we are addicts and alcoholics. So if you can deal with the character flaws and identify them and work on them in a healthy way and understand that you're not a bad person, then you can cure the addict part, the alcoholic part. Cure might be a strong word, but you can treat that effectively and live a happy life. So there we go. That's it for today. Let me know if you agree with anything I said. Leave a comment. Like the video, please. Share the video. If you know someone who could benefit from hearing the messages in these videos, share the video with them. And subscribe to the channel. Let's get more people taking looks at these so we can help more people be healed. Okay, that's my ask. Just hit the like button and the other good stuff. Subscribe and share. All right, gotta go. Running late. Have a great day or night, whatever time it is, whenever you're reading this. Reading this? Watching? Listening? But whoever you are and whenever you're listening, watching, and wherever you are, I want you to know that you are enough and you are worth it and you do deserve to be happy. And even if it seems that no one supports you, I do. So you have someone in the world who supports you, and you have someone in the world who loves you and understands that you're not a bad person. So do the next right thing, do the best you can, and come back for another video. Okay, I love you all. Have a good one. Bye.